Let's get ourselves unmuted. Good evening, everybody. How are you doing tonight? Today I'm jumping in. Gonna play some LD52 games that other people made, and maybe we're gonna work on our game a little bit, the Slim Reaper. I'm working on optimizing the fields in it so that the game can run a little smoother on low-end hardware. So it runs okay and like my laptop, but my desktop is an older CPU. It's 3.2 gigahertz, but a quad core, but it stumbles a bit. I have to run it on the CPU, and it only is single threaded, and this, that, and the other. There are a couple things I might be able to multi-thread for it, so I'm gonna try to multi-thread the graphics later on if we still have issues. But for now, we're just gonna keep it like it is. We're gonna focus on optimizing the field so that collisions don't have to be checked against hundreds of entities. So they'll go from 500 entities down to like 10, and then the field, or depending on how many cows you have. But you get the idea. It's gonna be much smaller amount of work. Collision detection, you got to do entity versus entity all the way across, everything versus everything. And I minimized that to some extent already by checking to make sure two items even care if they collide before I check whether they collide or not. That's a simple two lookups. Is either one listed in the other one's collision component? If not, we just move on our way. So that's a lot of preface out of the way. It's been a little interesting the last few days. Got kind of sidetracked on a different project with ChatGPT. So we built a web server, a very basic web server. And when people navigate repeatedly the pages that aren't there, let's just say it's not friendly. I mean, what's it going to do, right? Not much. It just dumps random data at them until they give up, which can be a while sometimes. But it seems to have done a number on reducing bot traffic. So I was getting, like every hour I was getting or actually every like 20 minutes or so I was getting like a whole bunch of attacks from a botnet, and then it just reduced. It's like every once in a while one tries to hit me every couple hours, and the last one was let's see, what time is it? An hour and a half ago, and then before that it was about another hour. So it's slowed way down, and that's like one attempt in an hour, as opposed to before it was just like every 20 minutes it'd just be like just pummel the logs with reports. So anyway, I'm going to minimize this because you all don't need to see valid IP addresses of people that I know. So we'll just keep that out of the way for now. But I would like to know if it gets hung up on something. So yeah, we'll minimize it. Hopefully, yeah, we'll just keep an eye on things. So how's everybody doing tonight? You been having a good evening? Hey, let me pull chat up on my phone just in case anybody actually is trying to talk to me. Let's see. Should have, if I go here and go to my channel, should show up right at the top. There we are, and we have 0 viewers, so you're not here, but you might come by later. So welcome anyway. I tend to get a few views off each of these eventually, so it's all cool. No worries. I don't actually expect people to show up when I stream. I stream at bizarre random times. Streaming at 9:45, or sometimes I stream at midnight. I might stream at 6 o'clock, well, 7:30 or 9 in the morning or something. You never know. Anyway, that's not great for keeping the same audience, but I guess it's good for finding new audience, right? New exposure. So just kind of to break the ice and get things rolling, let's hop over here, put my chat over to the side, and there's the LD Jam page. Let's get ourselves a little smaller so we're not blocking everybody's view. Oh, hold on, we got to make some fixes here. One moment, please. Camera scale. Set it to 0.5. If you're the guys that developed this, by the way, please fix this. And one of these other ones is a scale. Oh, maybe not 5. 1.5, I think is what I have that. Okay. So now, there. That's okay. I can just move the camera over a little bit. Let's slide up here over the top of that. We have 8 days left of ratings. So what I've been doing is going to the games that just need the ratings. So we'll just go to the event. There we go, to games, and just jam games, and just ones that are in danger. Played this one earlier today. That was kind of fun. This one was fun. This one was a little bit awkward to play. I don't think I played this one. Arrow keys for movement. Q to interact. This one requires a download. One thing, I'm not playing games that require downloads. I don't want to deal. I got Linux over here. I could go get my laptop for Windows games. I'm just sorry if you don't have a web browser version. Sorry, mate. Can't help you there. This looks interesting. The art looks good anyway. Blighted Crop. And that looks like... It looks like a pretty game. They made look nice. Web, we got a web version. Okay, so let's check it out. Play, how to play, exit. Our farmer friend Billy was down on his luck. His fields weren't providing any product. After trying everything from rain dancing, giving the soil back massages, and bribing it, Billy had stumbled into a mysterious man who offered him the solution. Billy was offered special magical seeds destined to yield a rare and very sought-after golden plum fruit. But what the mysterious man failed to explain to our unlucky farmer is that the plants who produce this delicious fruit are tough as nails and emit a noxious gas that could spell an early grave for poor old Billy. Ludum Dare 52 participants. Bear Brachius here to present to you our submission for the theme Harvest. All assets, models, sections, sprites, animation, etc., and code were made uniquely and solely for Ludum Dare 52 Harvest within the 72-hour time limit. With nothing but profit on his mind and his trusty magical scythe, capable of cutting through even the toughest of stems and roots, Billy has to simultaneously collect the fruit bounty whilst managing the toxicity levels being produced by the blighted flora. These crops grow quickly. More crops means more toxicity. More toxicity means game over. Raise these crops in order to maintain the toxic meter below the deadly threshold. Swipe at the big plant 14 times to stun it momentarily, giving you a chance to lower the toxicity meter. Worry-free. Chop the crops containing the golden plums to increase your final score at the end screen. What you shouldn't be doing. Let the big plant spread the toxic seedlings freely. Let the toxicity meter fill up completely, or else it's game over. So use your scythe to cut down plants. Left mouse button, move with wasp. Plants emit toxicity. The game ends when the corruption meter is filled. The big plant will shoot out more seeds from time to time. You can stun it by hitting it multiple times with your scythe. Plants might grow plums that are tallied in the end. Alright, WASD spacebar, mouse click, escape to open menu. Check it out. Let's get headphones on. Oh, maybe there's no music. Oh, run the game. I mean, our game didn't have any sound at all, so It does now. It's not great at the moment. It's a thing to behold, and not in a good way. Okay. I think we got the controls down, so we got to run up here. This is our side, okay? Oh, yeah, let's turn that down a little bit. Okay, so that's the big one. Oh my word, they're growing so fast. I think I need to go hit the big plant in the middle. That's going to lower the toxicity meter. Didn't seem to lower the toxicity meter. Well, I'm not sure what more I can do. Played that as hard as I could. We got a lot of plums, I guess. Oh, yeah, that's kind of fun. Let's try one more time. See if we can figure out if there's something we should start with. Cut the flowers down. I find it's really hard to know where I'm hitting. I mean, it's the middle of the screen. Oh, there's so many plants. Just everywhere. I don't know how you prioritize. There's just so many of them. It's faster than I can do anything. Yeah, I don't know. It's pretty impossible. It wasn't bad. I mean, it's just ah, it wasn't bad. I'm gonna go here. It was kind of fun, but I don't know, is it innovative? I don't know. What's innovative anymore? Theme, yeah, it's theme pretty solid. Graphics, the graphics hurt me. Audio, yeah, the audio hurt me too. That was just a chunk sound, no music, one sound. Um, and the story was kind of humorous. Didn't care for the mood. Um, uh, the game, but it was really so where Amy. Okay. What else have we got in the endangered that we haven't played already? Harvest the corn. Veggie Survivor. That looks like it might be something that would have. Survive waves of bloodthirsty vegetables using your trustworthy side. Move around using WASD keys. Your weapons will auto attack. Collect seeds to get the highest score. I can deal with auto attacking weapons. That will work. Hopefully. Oh. Okay, maybe. Maybe I can't. Collect seeds. Oh. Yeah, this is oh, ran right into one. Movement speed's intense. It's a lemon thing. Or onion. Probably an onion. Ooh. Got me. Like what happened? They just never got it bound to a... Ah. Okay, so the game is fight the bad guys. Ah! And try to turn around. Oh, the carrot got me. Ah. I need attack speed to go up. Not just my movement speed. Not convinced movement speed is going up is helpful. Ah. All right. Okay. Fun. I had fun. And I kept going back. Must have been somewhat fun. Okay. Sorry, not the greatest. There's more visual feedback per attack. Exactly. My thoughts. Yeah. Cool game. There needs to be some heal item or upgrade. That too. Alright. It was a fun little game. What else have we got here? Bio harvest. That wasn't wheat. That wasn't wheat. Is a wonderful farming simulator in which you experience a truly free-range farm experience fulfilling your deep-rooted fantasies of having a harvesting life. With early morning fog and realistic quotas for the true combine driver experience. But be careful, the entire field isn't wheat. There are rocks too. Escape to pause. Level complete. Alright, so looks like could be a fun little game. Alright, if they got the controls decent. VSD, avoid hazards. Cut the wheat. Okay. Oh wow. Oh, okay. Alright, you gotta be... You have cows in their field too. I think they just copied us, even though... Oh, sorry. Cow. Yeah, Oh, lovely concept. The quota's nice. Yeah. You can't really see anything. Oh, I hit something. Just a chicken or something. It's okay. It's just a chicken, right? Or something. Hi, cow. You didn't harvest enough wheat in time. You hit a rock and blew up. Well, that's... Oh, you can't see, even where you can see, you can't see well enough. Is that a rock? I never saw the rock. What's a rock and what's a bare patch and what's a cow doing in my wheat field? I think they were... Oh, there's a rock. I saw the rock this time. I saw it. We got 40% of our way. Or 10 out of 40%. Oh, hi, cow. It's like hard enough to see before you put blood all over the screen. Seriously, you should get your cows out of your wheat field. You know roughly how they do it. They Make a long pass like this. I'm sorry, Cal. I tried. Hit a rock again. So you make a long pass to the end of the field. Rock wasn't there yesterday. Okay. Ooh. Yeah, this is... Okay, it's a cool game. It's a bit on the hard side. That's not necessarily a bad thing. It's hard to see. Overall, I like the game. I'm not gonna say it's innovative. I mean, it's what we did. It's almost the same game, just much harder to see what's going on and a bit more finished, but much harder to see what's going on. I mean, it's not really, but it's theme. Yeah, I mean, you got the theme, graphics. I was not impressed. I'm sure somebody's gonna like it. I didn't hear the audios. I guess I gotta go play it again. Humor, it had some good humor. The mood, I didn't care for it. Maybe. Here, let's play again with the headphones on. See what the music's like. Music can make a big difference in mood. I'll get direct monitor turned on so I can kind of hear myself. Where did that HTML5 version go? I just may just change my vote completely. The steering works backwards when you're driving, like to how it should. Oh, we're out of time. Okay. So that's not gonna change my sound was pretty good. A lot of it. It was a mixed bag. Okay. Loved it. Except it was too hard to see what was going on. Yeah, that's my main criticism, and it steers the wrong way when you're going in reverse. Other than those two minor things, it's great. All right, should we do one more? Let's do one more and then jump over onto our game. Mermaid Treasure Quest. Sure, that sounds like it totally has to do with harvest. Ice harvesting treasures. I mean, you can harvest anything. It's a very broad theme once you start thinking about it. Use the arrow keys to move, swim, or over treasure chests, collect, or harvest them, and swim near fish if you want to see what they have to say. Note, the current WebGL build has been tested on Firefox and Edge, and it works, but has a slight delay with a blank screen when first loading. Okay, let's check it out. No. Play the game. Okay. Play. I need to actually post ours somewhere eventually once it's ready. Our post gem version is not ready. All right. Use arrow keys to swim to the fish. Welcome to the ocean. Use the arrow keys to move. Swim over treasure chests to collect them. Stuff. Collect all 10 treasure chests. Yes, there's the castle. Thanks for playing. Okay. Alright, pretty simple. Got the old didn't get our assets done in time vibe. That's okay. Alright. Short and sweet. Alright, overall. Well, I mean, it was cute. It was fun. Innovation. Not particularly innovative. Not super thrilled. I mean, collecting, yeah. Graphics. Humor. Not really. Yeah. The animation for the mermaid was nice. I will give them that. Okay. That was our quick game jam reviews. Now let's jump over to this right here. See if it loads still. Did I break something? Okay. You've been warned. The audios leave something to be desired. I'm also in debug mode, so we have lots of extra stuff going on here. I'm not working on it right now, but I was working on debugging these audio clips. If we play for a while, it's doing it right now. Well, not yet. It's going to start just playing one clip over and over instead of recycling the new clips. There, it's doing it. Right down there at the bottom of the middle of the bottom of the screen, you can see it. This one here keeps recycling the graphic. Let's put it here right you can see it. So that's what we're working on currently. Let me kill this audio so you don't have to listen to it. Currently, it's all a bit slow. I ran a profile on it, and most of my more than half, significantly more, like 2/3 almost of the processing goes into collision detection. So if I can find this tab here that says development, we're going to open up Kate. Give ourselves some room here. Let's see. Let's stick this over here. Make it extra big. We'll put this guy over here on this side. Whoops. What? Oh, that's fun. Okay, we'll go back. Put that back in there. Okay. I think I just broke it. That's okay. We can open a new browser pretty easily. Open. Open this. I guess I could just go to projects here and open up engine. And then let's get our field, cornfield. Okay. We should rename this to field. Rename just field. Okay. All right, so we're exporting field collision. Okay, here's all the things we need to export. I know that you can do it all in one thing at the bottom of the file or in one spot in the file, and blah, blah, blah. Okay. Component. All right. So we're going to go in here. Got ourselves another import. Need some commas in there before this is all said and done. From dot slash engine slash field dot js. Okay. Now, I'm pretty sure this is not how I should have done this. But it doesn't matter how I should have done it. What matters is how I did done it. So here we go. We're going to add a game.add system new field system. And I believe a field system would like to have, does it? No, a field system doesn't need any special treatment. Yeah, field system doesn't need anything extra. It's the component that needs all kinds of stuff. Okay. So we have the field system. Now we're going to make ourselves a field. We already have a field that we made a different way. So we're just going to come down here and modify it slightly. So this field is a it's not what we're looking for. This field is just drawing the background, and that's not what we want at all. So we're going to say field. We do want a transfer component. We do need a camera. So field dot add component new component, and that's going to need all kinds of things stuck in there, but let's fix our import here while we're looking at it. There we go. Okay, so it came down here to the field. We've added a field component. Now over here in field, you will notice a field component needs a width and a height and a row spacing and all kinds of stuff. And I can make a lot of these be just whatever, but width is going to be 800. Why? Because that's how big it is. And I'm gonna make this one be a square. Yeah, not a giant rectangle, just a square. Slightly bigger than our last. Actually, no, I want to try smaller. Let's try one. Well, 100 by 100 same size as the tractor. So let's try 400 by 400, and we'll have a row spacing of 10 and a column spacing of 4. And plant sprite. We got to go get that. But our background sprite, we don't have to go get that. New sprite, new tiled sprite, graphics field. No. 400 by 400. I just want to make a little tiny field just to test it out. Okay, and we need a sprite for that, which is the same as a sprite for the corn, which is down here, I believe. Nope, that's... There we go. New animated sprite component. Okay. Now, I'm 100% positive this is going to break. So let's find out how badly it breaks. Internet, web browser, and localhost. Go. Now we want to hit F12 so we can get all those good error reports. Uncaught syntax, missing declaration after export keyword. Line 19 in the field. Wait, what are you whining about? Missing declaration. Line 19. Oh, class. All right. Let's reload. Sorry, my server's a bit slow. Uncaught syntax, error, unexpected token, field line 41. Yeah, field line 41. Yeah, that doesn't need one of those. Which means we're going to need to take one out down here somewhere. Why not this one? So I worked on this, I don't know, 3 or 4 days ago. Thus all the bad bugs. I haven't actually tested it. I just made a bunch of edits, and here we are. Line 90. Export missing keyword. Yeah, you don't know that's a function. And line 2 or 121, we're missing, or have an extra. I didn't look that hard. 121 function. Tom. Top 'em. Think I'm not even gonna try because top 'em. This button reloads the page. Hey, it's not crashed yet. Oh, field is not defined. Interesting. Field is defined, but let's go check it out. Line 57. Field. Field is most definitely defined. Yeah, field is defined, so not field add component, field is not defined. Get all the way down here. Because fields are two different things, so But why did it get to that one before it freaked out? Because it's filled. If EILD is not field. I should probably rename that just to make sure we're not overlapping on names. Plant is not defined. Line 15. Line 15. Yeah. Plant.go time. Yeah, that's a copy paste error. Yes, sir. Indeed it is. It's bad pasta. Watch out for the bad pasta. Well, something is working. We're drawing all our old corn. I do not see a cornfield. That's because we don't have a render function actually being called ever. So the next step is who has the render function? I forget. Does the field system have the render function? I mean, it's technically a draw below player and draw above player. So yeah, in our thing we gotta check. There's a camera. It's gonna be a whole thing. We gotta open up the render system here. Okay, good. You don't hear that nonsense. Okay. Well, also, while I'm thinking of it, let's come down here. Way down here at the bottom, we make a lot of corn. So let's unmake all the corn. I'm gonna have to redo all this so these functions get called when it's gonna be a whole thing. We're just trying to make it draw the field right now though. So for now we're going to where do we make a bunch of corn? It's right here, there we go, at the very end. We make a lot of corn. Control S, that's the button. Okay, so in graphics, draw below player. I don't think we actually use DT in here, right? I just put it there for legacy reasons. Yeah. So before we draw, over here in the camera stuff, render system. Okay, we have the camera's transform, so we can actually check the camera's transforms Z, right? Because the camera's attached to another object that moves around and is in the, it's drawn with stuff before. So the camera Z doesn't mean where the level where the camera is. It just means the object that the camera's attached to is Z. Yeah. So we have our cameras. Entity of entities, camera of cameras. If it has the camera ID, then we're going to context equals camera dot context draw. Okay, now before we draw, okay, if so here we need to check if this is the camera. Let's see, that was a field system. Okay, so it's gonna be slightly jank, but that's okay. if this is the camera, okay, I got to process this. Um, yeah, I just need to find out if it has the camera attached. Okay. So let's think through this. Yeah, if this is the camera, then well, when we do this, yeah, let's just break all the code, you know. Then we do that, and then we don't want to check if it's the camera twice. We're just gonna include this line twice. So we're just gonna do if else. So we're gonna say if it's the camera, do this and this. And then draw above player. This is the best way I can think of to make it draw the field the way I need to. I don't want it to draw through each layer of the field. I'm gonna have to rethink this. I may actually have to have it draw each layer of the field. Yeah, I may have to do that. We'll think about that later. Else do that. Okay. Yeah, else do that. Okay. Yeah, do that. We just have to write this as actual like code. If dot uh component camera. That needs quotes around it. So let's do that. This broken editor. Okay, that should it's gonna break. No, because and we need an and in here. And we yeah, if it you know what? Let's go with it. It's got to be broken. See, it's broken. There's my developer tools. Uncaught graphics 292. 292. I got an extra one of these here. That'll break it. Okay. Go. Draw below player. It's not defined. You gotta import those too, don't we? All right, let's just be as lazy as possible and we'll import everything. That's what it imports before, right? Yeah. is disallowed. What? Field.js was blocked. Oh. Yeah, that's a thing. Because we're in that folder now. Draw below player is not defined. I think to say, yeah, it's part of the field system. So I have to say, yeah, it's to say field system, I think. Okay, where did it go? 294 is way down here. Field. Let's try that. Intermediate value, draw below player is not a function. I beg to differ. Right here, it's a function, draw below player. Okay. Well, that's been fun. This is gonna be a pain. I'm gonna have to attach a draw to a component. It's gonna have to be on the same layer the player is on. I have to look for that component type in the camera. So I'm gonna have to basically say, get rid of all this. And up here where we're saying transform particle, if blah blah blah. So we're going to say if here we say graphics is this or this. Going to have to, oh no, we have all the, we pull out all the graphics components first, don't we? Sorted cameras, sorted entities, oh, that's things with transforms, okay. I'm gonna have to render each row in the field every time. But that's okay. Because we pass in the transform that is the camera transform. It doesn't tell us which layer we're on. Unless I make it tell us which layer we're on, we can just set the, no, that would not work, that'd break things. It's already sorted though, so we could, no, that won't work. Unless we're always just on yeah, I need to know what the Y is on the screen of where we're rendering it. Everything is Z sorted and Y sorted. So I need to know what the Y is of the row we're rendering so that when we render the crops, they work. So if we go back to the way it works now, if we uncomment this, comment out this, and go back down here, so all I really needed was the corn. So whatever, we'll make the corn this way. I still am going to have to get rid of this mess I made here. Hold on a second. Yeah, we can just comment out this whole bit. And that extra parenthesis. And that's not how it's really going to be done at all anyway, but don't worry about it. It'll be fine. No errors. There we go. Oh, there's a field. I was gonna say we're not drawing anything. No errors though. Okay, so what I was getting at is you can see the corn here. Let me make myself slide out of the way. The corn here renders behind the harvester. Or if I go find, well, it doesn't work that way with the cow because cows don't stick up. So the cow just bleeds. But the corn goes behind the harvester. Okay, well, what we have successfully learned today is that this needs a lot more brain work, and that's fine. I'm gonna have to rework this. I think we're at a good place to go sleep on it, and got sick kids in the house, and I'm feeling like I might be on the edge too, so maybe I'll be back tomorrow. Maybe not. We'll see how I feel. Maybe I'll get to the bottom of this and make it all work. Hopefully. Anyway, it's been fun. I'll catch you next time. So, yeah, bye for now.